Incredibism City, the marketplace of ambitions, is an exceptional artistic and urban concept that merges commerce, architecture, and competition into a living artwork. Here's an artistic breakdown of its core elements and how they form a cohesive urban experience. Architectural symbols of commerce and ambition. 1. Auction towers. These towering skyscrapers are both literal and symbolic heights of ambition. The vast open auction floors feel like grand theatres where the drama of commerce unfolds. The dynamic flow of information, with bids flashing across colossal digital screens, creates a constant sense of movement. Architecturally, the auction towers seem to reach upward, capturing the essence of ambition and success, with their glowing ranks representing the pinnacle of competitive achievement. Visual art. Digital murals within these towers reflect the frenetic energy of bidding wars, where abstract figures representing buyers and sellers surge in a chaotic but mesmerizing dance of strategy and desire. 2. The bidding streets, bustling with energy. The bidding streets are the city's heart, where everyday bidders engage in small but significant auctions. The streets are lined with neon lights and modular stalls that pop up and vanish as trends shift. These streets create an immersive experience of accessibility and opportunity, where even the smallest bid can change someone's fortune. Artistic integration. The streets are filled with interactive installations, small pop-up sculptures and digital graffiti that shift in response to the flow of people and transactions. Neon-lit signs and visual projections illustrate the dynamic energy of the marketplace, capturing the pulse of this ever-evolving scene. 3. Ranking spires. The sleek, reflective ranking spires are the city's status beacons, constantly shifting in response to real-time data. They broadcast the hierarchy of power and wealth, embodying the city's competitive spirit. The continuous updates displayed on the spires feel almost like a sport, with every transaction adding or removing names from the rankings. Interactive art. Public installations surrounding the spires might allow people to interact with the rankings, visualizing their own potential rise by manipulating holographic representations of their place in the city's commercial world. Sculptures could feature abstracted forms of leaders on pedestals that rise and fall, representing the fluidity of success. Auction halls. These grand spaces with opulent yet modern designs are where the wealthiest and most prestigious auctions occur. They strike a delicate balance between tradition and modernity, blending classical architecture with cutting-edge digital interfaces that track bids and showcase items. Incredibism artwork. Murals in these spaces might depict figures clad in luxurious robes, bidding for abstract representations of wealth, golden spirals or flowing ribbons that symbolize the intangible value of art, knowledge, and rare objects. The environment feels intimate but electric, buzzing with the tension of high-stakes competition. 5. Bidders Plaza. Open, central hub designed for networking and strategy. The Bidders Plaza is the social and intellectual heart of the city. It's where deals are made and partnerships are forged, surrounded by cafes and public spaces. Large digital screens broadcast ongoing auctions, creating a constant backdrop of activity. Public art. Sculptures in this plaza could take the form of giant, interconnected hands or intricate knots, symbolizing the importance of human connection and strategy in commerce. The plaza itself might function as an interactive artwork, with projections and light patterns that shift based on the day's trends and activity levels. 6. Trend Hub. A sleek, futuristic centre devoted to information and foresight, the Trend Hub is the brain of the city. Buyers and sellers strategize using the wealth of data displayed on holographic screens, allowing them to stay ahead of emerging trends and movements. Futuristic design. The architecture of the Trend Hub is minimalistic but innovative, incorporating vast, sweeping surfaces that feel like circuits or neural pathways. Interactive screens allow people to paint with data, using it to create evolving visualizations of the city's commercial landscape. Number 7. At the city's edge, the horizon of bids is a space that feels both expansive and welcoming. With its sprawling platforms and stages, the horizon offers a place for both large-scale and grassroots auctions, giving voice to every level of commerce. Artistic expression. The area is dotted with vast sculptures of abstract ships or boats, symbolizing journeys into the unknown waters of the bidding process. The digital displays might cast glowing waves across the landscape, visualizing the flow of bids as a continuous motion, always progressing toward new horizons. Cultural and artistic philosophy. Yay! Philosophy of value and commerce! The inhabitants of Incredibism City are driven by the idea that every object, every action, and every relationship has inherent value. Success is not just measured by wealth, but by an understanding of trends, timing, and insight. This philosophy fosters an atmosphere where commerce is an art form. Each transaction is a carefully considered move in a vast game of strategy and ambition. Art as commerce, commerce as art. In this city, art is deeply intertwined with commerce. Sculptures and murals represent the ongoing competition, with figures locked in a dance of bids and deals. The energy of the city is palpable, with the constant flow of information mirrored in the kinetic installations scattered throughout its districts. These artworks shift and evolve with the city's trends, embodying the fluidity of success and value. 1. Abstract representations of ambition. The city's public art frequently explores themes of ambition and competition. Sculptures might take the form of elongated figures reaching upwards, or abstracted shapes locked in tension, representing the constant push and pull of the marketplace. 2. Data as art. The citizens of Incredibism City see data not just as information, but as a form of artistic expression. Light projections and holographic installations throughout the city visualize trends, transforming raw numbers into flowing, evolving artworks that illustrate the emotional and strategic depth of the marketplace. 3. Success and failure as two sides of a coin. Just as the city celebrates ambition and success, it also recognizes the importance of failure as part of the process. In more somber spaces like reflection gardens, installations might depict decaying or collapsing structures representing failed bids and missed opportunities. These spaces encourage contemplation, reminding residents of the risks inherent in commerce. Life in the city. Citizens of Incredibism City are immersed in a competitive yet creative atmosphere where success comes not just from wealth, but from understanding the ever-shifting landscape of commerce. They live by the mantra that adaptability, strategy, and insight are the keys to achieving ambition. Life here feels like a game, where every transaction adds to the complexity and vibrancy of the city's urban canvas. The people value intelligence, creativity, and determination, and the city is designed to foster a deep connection between commerce, strategy, and art. Every space, from the grand auction towers to the intimate bidding streets, reflects this synergy between commerce and art, turning every transaction into an experience that contributes to the city's collective pulse.